Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back to day 22 of my 30 on 120. Finally got some paint on the brush and brushed to the miniatures today. I did get my French Ligne 10mm ESR miniatures from the core box set completed. Um, and one thing I heard people talk about was their pom-poms on top of the infantry hats. They were, I guess, normally colored. Each company had a different colored pom-pom or something like that. But so what I did, since there's only going to be, just a handful of guys per unit, instead of coloring the pom-poms per company, which there would be multiple, companies on the base, obviously, that would just get too cluttered. What I did is I basically did the coloring by battalion. So there's three different colors. There's blue, orange, and kind of a lavender. And so there'll be two stands of blue, two stands of orange, and then two stands of lavender. So that way it'd be kind of easy to tell from a distance, what units belong to what. Eventually, as I get enough of them painted up, I'm going to end up reusing colors, and I'll just have to make sure that they're in separate divisions or whatever to help kind of separate them and stuff. But other than that, those are that good. So there's going to be 6 line units. And as I said previously in a different video, I didn't realize there's different sculpts in each unit until after I started painting them. And so each strip is not the miniatures that are going onto a unit. Some of the grenadiers that are scattered throughout here, there's going to be 2 of those per unit, and then 5 lines per each unit. So 10 figs on a stand. So that's that. So I got those done. And then I got my next 2. These are going to be Austrian Grenzers. Got those prepped, ready to go. I got them cleaned and washed and then stuck to the sticky tap. I was going to try to get them base coated today too, but kind of ran out of time and energy to do that. So I'll do that tomorrow morning. But after I washed that and was letting those dry, then I did do some painting on my 28mm Prussian 7 Years War stuff. Pretty much did the highlight colors, the pants, belts, turnbacks, cuff colors, face, hair. Still need to do detail work on the drummer. He's got a lot of piping and chevrons and stuff like that. And then I need to figure out what color, it's a brass drum barrel, but I need to figure out what color for the rims. I think I've seen a bunch of pictures for, like generic drums are kind of red and white stripes. So I might just do something along those lines. And then another thing I discovered is their hair, that piece that hangs down, that's not a ponytail per se, it's actually a leather wrap. So it's like a black leather wrap that's wrapped around the hair that hangs down. So the other guys that I've done, I did them this way, so I'll have to go back over them. At least I figured this out before I've done like the clear coat. Once the clear coat's on, pretty much the unit's done. So I haven't gotten to that point yet, so I can just get like a dark gray and do a quick swipe over that. That'll be quick and easy. But on the other hand, I don't know. If it's dark like that, you kind of get washes out and can't really see it. Maybe having the hair color there kind of gives it some contrast. I don't know. We'll see. See what strikes my fancy. But anyways, I did get the flagpole mounted and glued in there. And I did measure them with those drawers that I did the other day. Put together in the previous video, on the big wide ones. It's going to be too tall for the top drawers, but there should be enough room in the bottom drawers for them to be secure down there. So that will be their home. But yeah, so probably what I'll do then tomorrow is I'll start working on these guys, get the airbrush out, base coat them, and then while the base coat and all that stuff is drying, then I'll keep kind of picking at these guys. Not too much longer to do. Mostly it's the drummer, details on the drummer, their sword, hilt, and tassel details, and then piping. on the hat, and they've got a couple little bit of piping details on the cuffs and all that stuff, and then obviously the drummer stuff. So these guys are actually pretty close to being done too. So that's it for today's work, and I'll catch you all next time. Happy gaming.